I'm Katrina Bell with ZUNA, and I'm here to speak with you about the Secure Act. This is our third video in a series, and this one will focus on the provisions that impact 401k plans. There are three major provisions we're going to cover today. The first is coverage for part-time employees. Under the Secure Act, an employee who works 500 hours or more in 3 consecutive plan years will now become eligible to make his or her own employee contribution to the plan. Please note that this does not apply to employer contributions, only to the employee contribution to the plan. The good news is that you don't have to start tracking hours until January 1st, 2021, and the first potential time period when a contribution could be made would be January 1st, 2024. You'll want to be speaking with your service providers now about who will be responsible for tracking hours and eligibility when the time comes. The second area we're going to cover today are the provisions related to safe harbor plans. Under the Secure Act, if you have a safe harbor non-elected plan, there are 2 things you need to know. Number 1, the notice that was required to be sent out 30 days prior to the beginning of a new plan year is no longer required. Number 2, you can now switch to a safe harbor non-elected plan at any time prior to the 30th day before the end of a plan year. Note that this does not apply to safe harbor matching plans, only to safe harbor non-elected plans. The final provision we'll cover today are penalty-free withdrawals for the birth or adoption of a child. Now, this applies to both retirement plans and IRAs. Under the Secure Act, an individual may now take up to $5,000 from their IRA or retirement plan for the birth or adoption of a child without paying a 10% penalty. This provision is not mandatory, and we recommend you consult with your ZUNA team on how this provision might impact your plan. The team at ZUNA looks forward to working with you to help you better understand how these provisions will impact you and your plan. You'll want to be in close communication with your plan document provider, your record keeper, and your TPA, and we look forward to helping you coordinate a seamless experience for you and your employees. Please tune in and watch other Secure Act episodes to learn more about some of the other 29 provisions.